Oops, what did I just do? Oh. There we go. Oh, yo. Oh, schedule. Hello. Hi. I am Crunk Chocolate, and this is our World Cup watch along. Hey, we are here to enjoy some Spain versus Cape Verde. It's gonna be tough.
hmm It's going to be a tough one for Cape Verde, but I think they have some parameters set for them from that Curacao Germany game that hopefully they can surpass some of those.
Yeah, most definitely. I think they can. They should. And that's it's kind of what you expect from these teams. Is sure they're not gonna possibly win against the number two team in
Right.
the world, but as long as they show themselves well, because even uh Curacao, who got handled by Germany, but that is a result that you should expect from Germany. Like Germany should play well, like the team that probably should have won the last World Cup. And but the goal that Curacao scored and the joy from the players and the excitement like that, the crowd like lost their mind. It was so loud. Like it's things like that. Like sure. Like let's do these little steps in the right direction, getting into the World Cup now, scoring at the World Cup. Like there are levels to this.
Yeah, exactly. Every team at the World Cup is going to have different goals, and it's one thing to be coming in as this is your first World Cup ever, and especially with the group that Cape Verde finds themselves in. That this isn't the game that you're going to be like, okay, we have to get a point against Spain. Let's just see how few goals we can let in. And that gives us a chance that if we can target that win against Saudi Arabia, then we got a chance.
Yeah. Yeah. And then yeah, this Spanish team, we know they incredibly stacked, kind of insane actually. Uh
Yeah.
so I'm really interested to see how this Simon he does, because like obviously he's a good goalkeeper. Um I don't watch too much of Athletic Club, I'm gonna be honest. But Raya is on the bench, and you would think after a season that he had with the team that he would get the start, but I do know Simon is a larger individual, so that's what they're gonna go for. I do think the moment he struggles, like it's just like they are one of the not there are other countries, but they're 1 and 2 are just kinda like you can flip-flop between them. So, I mean, it's smart to kinda go with the larger man, like that's a good shout.
Yeah, I think it's tough to, even when apparently you have the incredible season that David Raya has had, to dislodge an established goalkeeper for the national team in some cases. And I guess Spain is one of those cases where you got Unai Simon, who has been the preferred guy for the last few tournaments for Spain, and Raya is just going to have to, be a good contributor to the squad dynamics. And if he's called upon for whatever reason, I'm sure Raya could perform at a high level. But we've seen Unai Simon perform at a high level. I think if Simon played for a bigger club and like Club de Bilbao, there would be less calls for Simon to be dropped from the squad too. It's
That's fair.
just, Arsenal versus Bilbao, right? We're going to recognize the Arsenal player as the better player in most cases, and maybe Raya still is, but sometimes the more talented player doesn't get to start for the national team for whatever reason. But when you're Spain, it's an embarrassment of riches.
Yeah. I mean, at Ederson's height with Man City, it always would infuriate me how Allison would start ahead of him. I mean, Allison is a wonderful keeper, so you could argue that, but that was even when Ederson was the key contributor to Man City's treble and the four in the row and all the stuff, and he still couldn't get ahead of Allison. So yeah, national teams, not club level, and like the conversation is with a lot of people who like leave their teams. Oscar Bob left Man City because he was told that he needs consistent playing time before. the World Cup begins and he goes to Fulham. Like, is that necessarily the best place for him in the rest of his career? That is up in the air, but he went to a place where he believed he could get the most playing time. And sometimes you go and obviously respect to Fulham, but like sometimes you don't stay at the more successful spot just because the World Cup it matters. Like truly, I get it. Representing your country, having a chance to lift the trophy. This Norway squad is the most talented it's been since the last time they were in the World Cup. So yeah, I understand Oscar Bob's situation, but hold on, I haven't had enough coffee. I'm all over the place. Let's do this lineup. Defense, Llorente, Kubarse, Laporte, Mishibro, Cucurella, Pedri, Rodri, Ruiz,
Mhm.
Oyarzabal, I always butcher his name. Gavi, that is interesting. And then Ferran Torres, Gavi as a winger, that's going to
Instead
be
of Jeremy Pina or Alex Baena. Those are more established out and out wingers. But Gavi, he has played there on occasion for Barcelona. And if you're just trying to cram a little bit more creative spark in the absence of Lamine Yamal, if you're not going to risk
yeah,
him this early, do that timetable, the injury recovery. You could do worse than Gavi, but it does feel kind of like when you have the out and out wingers, you're kind of jamming a puzzle piece, trying to make it fit.
yeah, yeah. Like you said, he is an incredibly talented Gavi, incredibly talented player. Technically, he's going to make the right decisions. But and also, I guess maybe you can kinda get away with this against a team like Cape Verde,
Yeah.
respect.
This is
Uh,
the time to experiment and
yeah,
see what might work and what doesn't work.
yeah. Man, those jackets from Spain that they're coming out on, those are tough. They're lucky they're in a stadium though, because I feel like if they were in Miami, Florida with those jackets, they would be cooking. And I know they're not wearing them for long, but that material, I know it holds heat and, uh and then this Cape Verde team, be learning a lot about them in real time. Watched a little bit of them at AFCON, but again, that's the max amount of my experience with them. Uh, Vazinha, Morera, Lopes, Borges, Cabral. They have two Cabrals. That's actually fun on the same
Yeah, the
side.
all
Uh,
Cabral left side.
the Pina, Duarte, Montero, other Cabral, Mendez, and Livramento. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to, like I said, learning about this Cape Verde team.
I got a few insights there on this Cape Verde team. We got some
Ooh,
MLS
please.
DNA there with Steven
Okay.
Moreira, plays for Columbus Crew, 31 years old. We have Jamiro Montero, most well known for his time at Philadelphia Union, had a brief stint at San Jose Earthquakes. He's currently out in PSC Zwolle in the Netherlands. Other notable players include Ronnie Pico Lopez, center back for Shamrock Rovers,
Mm,
part of that overachieving Irish team in, I believe, the Conference League a season prior to this one. And he's going to have to step up because their best defender, Logan Costa, he plays for Villarreal. He would have started this game, but he missed a lot of the season for Villarreal on an ACL injury. So
ooh,
he couldn't quite get to 100% in time. And as talented as Logan Costa is, against Spain, you need all your defenders to be 100%. So you understand the decision there. So there's some players that, they may pop up in some of the Europa League, Conference League level teams across like Turkey in particular, Ireland, as I mentioned. Otherwise, they're scattered across the Portuguese smaller clubs, and their captain plays in the second division Turkish team, 36-year-old Ryan Mendes. So they're not scrubs. I think that it's kind of like Curacao, where kind of putting together this team made up of native Cape Verdean Islanders along with the diaspora, and hopefully they can get at least a better result than the Germany Curacao game.
yeah, yeah. Uh, and that's what you a lot of these teams. This is We live in a more and more disrespectful world where
Mhm.
it is super easy to slight the underdog and talk all this crap. Um, so yeah, this is a chance for Cape Verde to be like, yo, would like put some respect on our name. We're here for a reason. It's brilliant. It's no different than like the crazy things people were saying about Paraguay after they lost to the USA. Like it was just like,
Ridiculous.
why why can't we just say that USA were fantastic and they like I was shout out to all the people we joined yesterday. I was trying to say that it's more of we saw how USA looks if they play their best at the best time. Like if we see the best of USAMT, that is what that looks like. Now,
Yeah.
it can they keep that level for all of the games? We will see, but at least we have seen what the best of this team can look like.
Yeah, I will hear none of the anti-expansion rhetoric because a lot of teams that are quote unquote World Cup regulars now are benefits of World Cup expansion within the last 40 years or so. Japan and South Korea come to mind. They're now World Cup regulars, but prior to the expansion to 24 teams and 32 teams, there were not a lot of spots up for grabs for Asia and for Africa
Mhm,
and the United States as well. They needed the expansion to 24 teams, first of all, plus Mexico to be disqualified from World Cup qualifying in 1990 for that all important goal in qualifying against Trinidad to matter.
mm,
They get to 1990 Italy, then they host the World Cup, and the rest is history. So we may be seeing the beginning stages of the growth of the Curaçaos, the Cape Verdes, the Uzbekistans going forward.
mm. That's a great shout. I mean, even we saw how great Australia did. Uh,
Right.
they and this is their, I believe, 5th World Cup in a row, but before that, they missed the World Cup for almost 30 years. So,
Yeah.
like, it just kind of what happens when you get into it, the nation decides to take it all seriously and try to build something with it. That's exactly what you get.
Yeah, before
Yes,
Australia moved to AFC, like in the 1994 World Cup cycle, Australia lost to Argentina in a playoff to get to that World Cup. That's how difficult it was for the OFC teams to qualify. We're just about to
and,
kick off
yeah,
here in
yeah.
Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta.
And yeah, I will be rooting for Cabo Verde.
Mhm.
And it's an easy thing to root for because again, we've talked about what the expectations are for the club, and so like if they you just root for them, it's a good story. There's okay,
Yeah,
um,
it is a good
yeah,
story.
yeah, it's a great story. And that is the benefit of opening up to the 48
Population
teams
just
is
under
just
500,000
all
people, comparable to the city of Oakland, California. Like, this is incredible.
that's insane.
Yeah,
I'm not even sure. I think the city I live in doesn't have 500,000 people. So it's
yeah.
literally like if where I lived had a national team.
Your closest to local World Cup venue, Kansas City, has been incredibly welcoming to the likes of Algeria and other
Yeah,
teams that are about to
yeah,
play
I've
there.
seen that. Yeah, I've seen that. It's really cool. Well, one of the guys, a lot of the video that is coming around from that Algerian stuff, like all the video and stuff like that, that's actually came from my bud PJ Green, who is a reporter in Kansas City. So it was I mean, obviously, people don't you don't give credit too much anymore, but it was cool to see, like, the videos he was sharing be shared all around. That was cool.
Yeah. It's going
Oh
to
my
be great.
goodness.
Shout out to my boy Deep in the chat. Thanks for joining us. He's one of my good friends. He's just as excited for the World Cup as I am. We've been watching with our friends here in the Bay Area. And
Nice.
so far, we've showed out. Our first game was Saturday, Switzerland versus Qatar. And even though not a lot of people were excited for that game going into it, those that got tickets to that game in Levi Stadium, they were rewarded with a late Qatar equalizer.
Yes. Yes.
Kickoff is
That,
underway.
yeah, my so I live in a smaller city, but we're, like, tied with a few other cities, and it's called, like, the Quad Cities, and
Okay.
of the 5 cities, there's 400,000 people. So, like, I think that's still kinda wild to think.
Yeah.
Yeah, an eighth of all of the Cabo Verde citizens can fit into the stadium.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, shout out to Atlanta and the ownership group for the Falcons because they have done what they can to make the game day experience affordable for
Mhm,
Atlanta United fans, for Falcons fans, and still for the World Cup fans. They've kept the same concession pricing formula for the World Cup games, in despite FIFA's efforts to shake us down for every penny
mhm.
we've got.
Yeah, yeah, truly. And that's what's so unfortunate, like, we even saw it in Canada's first game, like, all the
Mhm.
empty seats. Like, Canada's they're gonna fight that. They're like, "Bro, I'm not paying all these prices. I love my country. I wanna see my country play, but you're trying to play these American capitalism games, which we don't support." And I feel like that's the only way we're gonna be able to combat it is by having the empty seats, but I also don't I completely understand all the people who want to be at these games and buy the tickets. Like, it is what it is. It's like you just gotta do it, unfortunately.
Yeah, and if you're charging US dollar ridiculous prices in Canadian venues, like that's
Mhm,
gonna really strain Canadian wallet due to that exchange rate. That's really disappointing for this opportunity where Canada has hosted an incredible World Cup and the Women's World Cup,
mhm.
and they have this opportunity to host a few games. They should probably be given more games them in Mexico than they got. But yeah, FIFA is not doing anybody any favors.
Well, you know his, Trump and his buddy Johnny, like, all the nonsense that's coming out, like the fact that FIFA is renting a space in the Trump Towers that is completely empty, like, all of the ways that they have just teamed up to just rob the world of money, like, obviously the
Yeah.
American people, but the world as well, because 'cause they're all supposed to be coming here. So, I am glad that we have the games started, and we've had some fun stories, and, it has helped distract us a little bit from everything.
Yeah, Ferran Torres had to be double teamed by Kivarian defenders to stop that attack. Spain probably had 99% possession so far. It's been mostly in the defensive third for Cape Verde there, but they're not looking outmatched in terms of just completely being spun around in circles. They're keeping Spain in front of them.
Oh, see, that's what I was interested in how Spain were gonna do, and they're pressing high.
Yeah, they absolutely are. And yeah, Cape Verde, they know that if they can take a chance at some point, it's about choosing your battles wisely here. Um, One of the defenders that has been very active for them has been Dine. He plays in the UAE Pro League. So this is just part of the story of why we love Cape Verde, these vagabonds playing all across the world and coming together for their nation.
Yeah, it will be fun to see the players who at the start of the competition their transfer value was like 2 million, and then at the end of it
Mhm.
it jumps up to like 15, 20. Like they're going to be able to make some of these clubs wealthy.
Yeah, good
What's up,
morning, Mo
Mo?
Football FC.
Good to see you, Musa. Appreciate you.
All right, Spain launching another attack. Ferran Torres has been their focal point to target those crosses,
Mhm.
but so far nothing has been breaking down the Sharks here.
Yeah, Ferran Torres, another player who came to City and immediately was like, "I miss Spain." Uh, he never really also hit the entire heights that you're hoping he would at City. So it is good to see that he is now the player that he believes he could have been. Like he's
Yeah,
quality.
deep bringing up how in the 2010 World Cup, a couple of part timers were playing for New Zealand in that squad that famously uh, drew all three of their games. Only team in that tournament to finish undefeated. These days, the story has been Tim Payne and his social media following that blew up overnight. Wow, that's an incredible story. So
Yeah,
here's
man.
a throw in for Sydney Lopez Cabral. Verde trying to get something going, try and get out of their half, still maintain possession.
Yeah, it'll be tough. It'll be tough. You just have to hope that, if they end up going down, they don't give in because that's like the easiest thing to do. And you kind of see from it, like intensity drops, run stop, because you still got to be on the pitch. Like, like you can give up all you want. The game still has to be played through. So you would like to hope somebody on the team is going to try to keep trying to get some stuff going.
Yeah, well, they've officially
Oh,
lasted
that's hilarious.
longer than Kurashaw. So job number one complete.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just hope I don't see like Verde do like a turnover leading into a goal. Like that's
Yeah.
always painful. Like just because if Spain with their talent and ability, they just kind of rip through them and score, that makes sense. But yeah, you don't want like an errant pass to lead directly to a goal.
Yeah. Well, they got Spain going
Yep.
backwards in this sequence here. This is a rare touch of the ball for Unai Shimon. Spain will try to build again.
Oh, Kobe. Job's not done.
Yeah. Well, job was done for the NBA world. First title in 53 years for the Knicks as New York City turned into Gotham over the weekend.
Facts. I'm a Celtics fan, so
Oof.
uh, yeah, it was not
Tough
fun seeing
scenes.
them happy.
No, it is not. It's not. Hey, Celtics are part of that 8 different NBA teams to win a title in the
Mhm.
last 8 years. So at least they got their slice of the pie in this parity era.
Yeah, that's what the Premier League wants, and I get it too because that's kind of what you want. You want everybody to believe they stand a chance, and so it's fun. It's fun 'cause you
Yeah.
really
The
can't
other
pick. But
decision Luis Enrique had to make, I guess, was right back. It was a very even contest who was going to start between Marcos Llorente and Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro kind of looked potentially immune to how poor Spurs were this season in terms of his part in the Spain squad, but ultimately he was dropped for this one. Marcos Llorente, he was phenomenal for Atletico Madrid this season.
yeah, yeah,
And then on the other fullback position, Marc Cucurella making the move to Real Madrid.
I don't think any of the moves that Real Madrid made moves the needle for them. If we're being honest,
Not even Jose Mourinho.
no, especially him.
Yeah, a little too late. It kind of could go the way of congrats, you brought Davis Moyes back, Everton. But come on, you already did that before.
Yeah, I mean, he will add a level of seriousness and intentionality to the team, like tactic wise,
That's a foul. Yeah.
that is not a foul.
Oh, that's not a foul. Oh.
I know. We have seen that happen a lot where these smaller nations don't get calls.
Yeah.
And I guess you could argue that he just hit the ball too far away, but
Right.
yeah, that definitely probably should have been a foul.
Yeah, it was a bit of a shoulder check there, but looks like Cape Verde well timed that challenge, and it'll just be a Spain corner. It looks like coming up. Yeah, that was Llorente on the attack there, and that was covered by number 7 Giovanni Cabral. So not the Cabral playing at left back, the left winger covering.
Yeah, Perez, he's on thin ice.
Yeah, he's trying to
He's
win
finally getting people
re-election.
trying. Yep. Oh, again, just and I get it. You put too much on the ball, you're nervous, you and especially balls like those, they're so good. They're equally really hard to hit, but also incredibly easy. Like if you hit those balls in the right spot, like that's always the thing that blows my mind when you go from like playing with a $20 soccer ball to a $60 soccer ball to $150 soccer ball. They're like the touch and everything is it's significant.
Yeah. Goalkeeper for Cape Verde, 40-year-old
Oh.
Vicina. Oh, that was close for Spain. Um, yeah, more on the goalkeeper in a moment. Spain are looking to twist the knife here. And there he is, Vozinha, getting the claim there to stop the Spanish attack. He's represented Cape Verde since 2012, and he's played in Cyprus. He's played in Moldova. He's back for Chavez in the Portuguese league system. They played in the second division this past season, so incredible for him to get his chance, as with all these other players, to represent Cape Verde at their first ever World Cup. Full on Spain hate watch. I mean, yeah, the longer this goes 0-0, hate watch going well, I guess.
I know. I know, right? 12 minutes in, it's a pretty successful one so far.
We are 1/8 of the way there.
Yeah,
One
like
slice of pizza of the 8 slices.
mm, pizza. Ooh,
Yeah. Almost pizza time in the central time zone. Might be a while here in the West Coast.
yes. You got a couple hours. Hey, so where I live actually, breakfast pizza is a thing.
Oh,
Yeah. So, we can have pizza anytime.
yeah. Yeah. Honestly, pizza anytime.
Yeah.
That's a tradition since college.
Yeah, yeah, breakfast. There's a gas station around here that like specializes in it. It's called Casey's.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Bucky's for a moment.
No, I'm in the Midwest.
Oh, okay,
We
that's
don't
more
have
south.
Buc-ee's around here.
Yeah, I was like, who is this Conquer's Bad Fur Day knockoff? Oh no, that was some disrespect to Bucky's there, the legend.
Yeah, but yeah, no, Buc-ee's. I have not been able to experience a Buc-ee's, so
Yeah, not yet.
I am excited to one day experience a Buc-ee's.
Yeah, maybe if I go to like Texas or Tennessee or Georgia or something.
Right? Yeah,
Rodri is
because
the
I
hub
have
of
family
that
around.
midfield.
Yeah, yeah, I will be watching him closely because him and Man City still haven't agreed on a contract,
Oh yeah,
and this is his, and he's almost down to 1 year left in his contract. So something needs to be figured out. He he wants basically the money he would have got right after he won the Ballon d'Or, but the injury obviously, and he does not look like the Rodri of before, and that's
yeah,
natural, ACL.
yeah.
I will
Yeah.
say his quality and his like distribution as he made a bad pass, but his distribution ability has gotten better. Like some of the passes that he's been able to make since his return while he was playing with City had been really great. You definitely what separated him and really helped him in that Ballon d'Or year was the fact of his ability to kind of sit back, ping the ball around, but also pick the right time and to shut down, like intercept a pass. And he just doesn't have that burst. He never really was the fastest guy, but he with his IQ and everything,
Oh
he could
no,
read the game well
bad
enough.
turnover.
Oh
Straight to
yeah,
Vozinha.
yeah. I definitely thought that could have went in. So
Mhm.
like we will see if he is able to get a little bit of his burst back by the end of this competition.
Yeah, it depends on how much gas he has left in the tank to help Spain in this tournament, and then depending on how far Spain goes, if they plan on playing 8 games, which they certainly can, then back to recovery for a long season ahead, 26, 27 for Manchester City, if all goes well with the contract
Yeah.
situation beyond that.
And we got our first yellow of the game.
All right. Pitbull giving out a yellow card.
Yeah, this is unfortunate.
Yeah. And it's going to number 13, Sydney Lopez Cabral,
Because
one
he's
of the
gonna
more established player.
Yeah, because he's gonna have to be battling this entire time. So,
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Trabzonspor based in Turkey.
and that wasn't needed. That wasn't needed at all.
Nope. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that was a
believe
silly yellow.
he's part of the Benfica system as well. So high pedigree, especially among these ranks. Uh, oh yeah, he played for Benfica. I guess he's. I don't know why he's listed as Trabzonspor. Maybe I got the club wrong, but
Maybe on loan.
yeah, no, I'm the one that's wrong according to
Oh, okay.
Wikipedia. And then another notable player, I mentioned him with the lineups, Steven Moreira. He won the 2023 MLS Cup with Columbus Crew, and he's still with
Mhm.
them out in Ohio. Good to see him getting the start here.
What I will say, it has been nice, like in that USA Paraguay match, seeing Almiron visibly dive and get the card moved to him. I will be interested to see how many more times that call happens. Whether it's doesn't happen again because players learn to not visibly flop that badly. He was kind of clipped, and then like 4 steps later, he dropped to the ground. You obviously would hope that the ref would be a little bit better with the discretion, but
Hmm.
also maybe the players will learn from that situation and won't try to dive every chance they get.
Yeah, now they know they got to be on red alert there.
Yeah, which you would hope they would know, like because VAR is not new. Like it's not something that
Yeah.
they should
So it
be
looks
unfamiliar
like
with.
Senor Lopez Cabral, he finished the season that just finished with Benfica, and I'm guessing based on what I could find, that he's going to play next season with Trabzonspor. So
Mhm.
either way, both of those leagues, Portugal and Turkey, you would consider them like the tier 2 European leagues.
Yeah.
That's not a bad league by any stretch. So these Bavarian players, they have some experience playing competitive football.
Yeah, and that's what you wanna see. You wanna see that they are at least used to playing football. Obviously, everyone loves it. Someone, mentioned the New Zealand team. Like, you love those stories of players who
Okay,
are
yeah.
able to hopefully turn this into a career, but it doesn't lead traditionally to a lot of success. So,
Yeah. In New Zealand this time around, they have more players in that top two
ooh,
divisions in England. Like they've had that growth as well as they've been grinding away, trying to get back to the World Cup, and big beneficiaries from OFC getting that full World Cup bid as we expanded to 48 teams. Hi, Kyle.
Hi, sorry, that was quite a phone call I had to deal with.
no
Great
worries.
Australia jersey there.
hmm I've
Nice.
been deciding I'm just going to try and wear as many national team jerseys as I have. So
Get the
I
Australia
wore.
jersey out of the system before Friday, right?
Honestly, I've had this for I think like 10 years now. Somehow it still fits. So I was like, I was like, I should wear this, but I was like, I was already wearing the U.S., so I couldn't.
Gotcha. Yeah, I
So
gotta keep my main Mexico jersey clean for Thursday, and then the U.S. jersey for Friday. Yeah, so making sure my laundry doesn't get too overwhelmed with the World Cup action.
right, I gotta wear. I have a Germany one I still need to wear. I have enough U.S. ones at least to rotate, but
Nice.
I have no USA jerseys.
I mean,
Yeah.
I got there was like a soccer store outside Milwaukee. They do like a
Oh
tent
yeah.
sale every summer. Um,
Mm,
but like every summer they do like a big sale of like kits, and they always do deals like get three for like $60, or like some are like 60% off because it's basically clearing out last year's inventory for the club kits at least. So then I was able to get one of the US. I think it was the one that they wore for the 2022 World Cup. It was like $20. I was like, well, may as well buy that.
Yeah. I'd buy it I'd get it for $20. Yeah, I'm not paying 150.
It was that like blue one that was like not really that good.
Careful there. The Cabrals.
Yeah, they're playing a dangerous game. Yeah, they're playing a very dangerous game.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that made me nervous there. But they look calm under pressure. They're not folding in the bright lights of Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Yeah. That's they don't, because you would expect most teams to just knock it down the pitch, but I'm not the biggest fan of that because it does just immediately give possession back to the team. At least here you can kind of imprint yourself into the game, and we're seeing it. Here we go. They're finally back. Oh, and they lost it. But
there we go.
There's the other side of that, though.
All right, here's Cabral on the wing.
Yeah, what were we saying, Kyle?
All right.
No, saying like this build up is like this is where it's like, okay, playing out the back can help you in this situation, but other times it's like what you saw in South Africa.
Cape Verde have had. Ryan Mendez, number 20, 36 years old. He's been one of the leaders of this team. But it looks like the referee saw a foul, and that's that for Cape Verde on this occasion.
Bro is watching
Cape Verde like a hawk. Break in the next minute or so? Probably.
Honestly, I'm surprised the camera person has not gone to the fans as often as they have.
Oh, yeah. All right, come on. Spain versus Cape Verde.
I'm just saying. I'm
at the wheel there, camera operator.
We'll see it a lot on the hydration break. I'm watching naturally on Telemundo.
Same.
Yes, Telemundo. Yeah. Asís acid. Mexican American, so my family would be very disappointed if I didn't watch that.
Oh, there we go. Hydration break.
All right, here we go. So we can
pause that hydration.
We can.
I'm slightly surprised they're doing that for Atlanta.
It just
like the stadium.
It's all of them. It's all of them. It's just because the easiest way to explain it is you can't guarantee commercials. Then who's gonna buy them? So you have to make them mandated for every game, no matter the situation. It just is frustrating when you see the players on the pitch with their ball at their foot, like ready to go, and there's like a ref being like, "Hold on, we have to let this Speed Stick commercial finish, this Old Spice commercial to finish, and then we can get back to playing football."
So you don't have to worry about that with Telemundo. You don't have to see any ads.
Yeah, you just see the players standing around being like,
they can do their little like screen decal for Visa. Yeah, that's fine. At least they're keeping it on the field.
Yeah, see, and this is new because they weren't even doing this. So they were like, okay, how can we make a little money without
for the World Cup, it's new.
For
Univision and Telemundo, it's not new. Whenever you watch Mexican soccer, like the Mexican friendlies, they do have like the McDonald's graphics, Verizon and stuff.
Yeah.
But
see, and I don't mind this. And even if they wanted to do like picture in picture, like obviously I would prefer no ads. But even if you're gonna like just do like a picture in picture something where like the commercial is the biggest, but you still have the match on the screen. It's just the fact that you're going completely all in on the commercials. It's insane. It's
right.
Insane.
It's like completely cutting NFL games. Coverage.
You have to have Kevin Harlan being like, "We'll be right back in 30 seconds with State Farm."
Yeah. I hate it for sure. Yeah, we'll be doing one more watch along. We're doing I can't remember which game it is. It's all blurring together. That's tomorrow. Belgium and Egypt. That's the other watch along we're doing today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll be back with you on Thursday. Czechia versus South Africa. Sorry.
Be cheering on Czechia for that one.
That will be an interesting one. Both those teams desperately need a win. I'll be nervous about Mexico versus South Korea. South Korea looked better than Mexico.
They did. They did.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to Cabo Verde. Okay.
There we go. See that
Yeah.
this is what I'm
There we
talking
go.
about.
That's what the World Cup is all about.
Queen.
When I said the camera person was slacking, this is what I mean. Need more of that.
Mhm.
And what I will say, like obviously, like the 2010 and 14, they were kind of well. I feel like 2014 was the peak, but they were wild at one point in time where they would just like pan to the same people, and you know why and for what. Now they at least are bouncing around. They're like, okay, here's a beautiful woman.
Oh,
All right, here's a
AFCON was
family.
the biggest
Here's a man.
offender in the best
Oh
way.
yeah. Yes, right, in the best way. And it's just like, come on, we know what it is.
Yeah. All right. So we are back underway. 20
Thank
more
goodness.
minutes before halftime.
Plus 3 to 7 minutes of extra time.
Yeah, it's been a minimum of I think
Happen.
4 minutes added on due to these breaks.
Yeah. I think
Mhm.
other than Germany Curacao in the second half, and even that was still like 3 or 4 minutes.
Throw in the GD towel.
Oh,
Okay.
All right.
yeah, I like that. I like that.
Cucurella dealing with the danger.
And that's why Real Madrid signing him.
Louise there with the haircut.
Staying in the way.
Real Madrid is looking at this like, see, this is why we're doing this.
All right, they're in the box, and then they're out of the box.
I mean, yeah, Kukure, he is a really good fullback for the aspect of he is not fast or strong. He just is. He has.
He knows where to be.
Yes.
Yeah. His awareness,
his positioning, yeah, all that stuff is really good.
Oh, that could have been really good if that
Mhm.
layoff would have worked.
Let's go.
Spain building up here through Torres on the right. It's been most of their attacks.
Oh, like that.
Oh, Lazinia in danger there. Good kick. And it's going to be a free kick to Spain just inside the Cape Verdean half. You remember Montero? I think he might have touched the ball with his hand, and then
Yeah, I think like hit his arm.
Yeah. Cucurella now, good through ball.
Ooh.
Yeah, bend not break.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see how long Spain can be patient before they do try to start like spamming in shots and crosses and things like that.
Yeah.
Well, especially it's like
0-0, how much does it goes in Enrique's mind? Like,
Ooh.
do we really need these 3 points? And will we go to the extent of, okay, Lamine Yamal break glass in case of emergency? Because whoever finishes second in this group, if Argentina takes care of business in their group, that second place team in this group has to face Argentina in the round of 32.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Yamal, if it's still this scoreline or if it's still a tie, Yamal comes in at like the 70th minute.
It has to be 70 something per minute, early 70s if it stays like this. But it's still a long way to go.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say Cape Verde is going kind of like when they don't have the ball, they kind of go shifting more to like a 5-3-2, and then when they have the ball, they kind of have one of those winger, like one of the fullbacks, kind of become more of a secondary midfielder. So it's interesting seeing how they're shaped up right now. Because at the moment it's like, oh yeah, it's a back four, but then when they get deep, when Spain gets close to the box, it's like they create more of like a back five.
Yeah.
All right. Good defending there, able to allow Vocinia to collect. And this ice in their veins by Dine Borges to just be like, I don't care if the Spain defender is on my ass. Like, Vocinia, you got it. I got faith. Good shielding there.
Well, and then also, I mean, at 40, it's like you would like to believe that this will probably be your first and last chance at a World Cup. So
Maybe,
you know, I know, like if nobody else steps up.
Right. Just looking at the other goalkeepers on their roster, usually most nations they have a third or second choice that is kind of like the apprentice role. I mean, that could be CJ Dos Santos out in San Diego FC, 25
Ooh,
years old. So if Cape Verde make it back
Oh,
for 2030, uh, you imagine that CJ Dos Santos will continue to be one of the three best Cape Verdean goalkeepers in the world.
you would assume. Uh, I
I was gonna
really do
say,
like Cabral goes to the ground every time. I do worry that that could get him in trouble eventually, but
yeah.
Yeah, especially in the
he's
box.
been very good at it. He's
But I
been
was gonna say
very good
that's what
at it so
Spain
far.
just needs to do. They just need to get. They have to create a turnover and then kind of more go on the counter because that's been working. Cabral's been phenomenal, but yeah, I do agree. Him going down to the ground is leaving you very vulnerable to allowing a pen.
Yeah, Gavi is kind of proving our question marks correct
Yeah,
in that he's not giving them enough on that left side, that they're not building up on that side whatsoever.
Which I'm surprised they threw him out there on the left at least. I
I
didn't.
know. It's
That
Yeah,
part
I
never made sense.
expect a Baena or Pino substitution early on if that continues in the second
doesn't
half.
set him up for success at all,
No.
and doesn't set the team up for success.
Well,
It's one of
I
those
figured
situations.
Nico Williams could have maybe like obviously
Oh
he's
yeah,
got.
Exactly.
Nico Williams too.
That's who
I
I.
think yeah, he would probably come on before Lamine Yamal, like
Yeah,
because
Mhm.
you want to try the healthy people first, so you could bring him on. Hell, you could even bring on Mikel Moreno and just push Oyer Bazal over and have Moreno play striker because he's done that for Arsenal as well.
true.
And as for their striker options, the young Victor Munoz is a intriguing choice that they can bring on too.
And I mean, I guess if they really, really, I mean, they could always, yeah, put Ferran Torres up top as well.
Mhm. Yeah, he's played plenty of times there. Oh wow! So that was a little bit intriguing, but Unai Simon put out the fire there.
So, has there been what country has stood out to you? Obviously, these first couple of games, like for you both, what country's kind of been like the
Australia, big time. Cote d'Ivoire as well, and Sweden.
Yeah,
Those are the ones that really caught our eyes in terms of they got some clutch wins in terms of their progression chances. But Sweden, this is the one they had to win against Tunisia, but
yeah,
win 5-1. Yassine Yari to get a brace for his heritage nation that he was coming up against. That's a big turnaround for Sweden where they didn't look that great in qualifying. They
no, they did
destroyed
not.
Ukraine in the first round of the playoffs, but still, like, this is the Sweden that we kind of expected a bit more from throughout.
Yeah, I was gonna say, a team
Hell,
that surprised me, not in a good way though, in a very bad way. Switzerland.
Mhm. They
yeah,
were an
yeah,
enigma. Like, they
They should
started
have
off
won
too
that
quick.
game like
rightly.
4 goals, and they just
Yeah. And I feel like in football, especially nowadays, like the longer you play with your food, the greater chance they're going to bite you for it.
yep,
Yeah, and like Qatar, they just kept hammering away in that last stretch. They were used to the conditions, as it can often be a sunny day and the heat gets trapped in Levi Stadium. Perfect for Qatar. Like, they loved
yeah,
that, and they got the reward at the
Mm,
very end.
yeah. No,
good shout.
Switzerland was one
Yeah.
where I was just like,
If-
they should have won that game 2-3.
Switzerland are going to look back at that game with regret because now Bosnia and
Right.
Canada are thinking, okay, if Qatar can draw them, we can
Ooh.
potentially beat them. So Switzerland could be in trouble big time.
Right.
Wow, Cape Verde on the counter there.
I mean, that was
They're trying to
ambitious.
catch Unai Simon
Right? I
early.
don't hate it though, put a little fear of God.
If you see it, you gotta shoot.
Yeah.
If it got enough air on it, it could have maybe been
All
interesting to
right.
watch.
I mean, over a little bit to the right, it would have like flew right past him. That could have been good. That could have been good.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's quite a few of the close lower bowl seats that appear empty because, frankly, this wasn't a game that a lot of people were going to shell out those courtside seat prices for.
Yes.
So, yeah, nice job,
That's one of
FIFA.
those where you're like, am I willing to spend the money on this? Because
No.
that would probably be the cheaper of the games.
Are you willing to spend a rent worth of money on this? Ooh, wow. Great save by Vosenia.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he took care of business on that shot coming in from, I believe that was Pedri.
Oh, he's off.
Offside? Possibly
Oh,
offside.
Cucurella, I think, or whoever was on the left.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
Cucurella
was
looked
good.
just offside.
Yeah.
You couldn't have known it though. Keeper stayed focused.
I mean, props to everyone because they could have just easily shut off and be like, yeah, no, he's off, and then just let that happen and put in the fate of VAR.
Llorente fouls Livramento there, so Verde will get a chance here. Oof. Yeah, I think he found him twice in the same sequence. Delon Livramento was not happy with that. Probably wanted a yellow for Llorente. And standing over
Well, I
this
mean,
Sidney Lopez Cabral.
you could even argue that that Ferran Lopez Foreign Torres foul on Cabral a bit ago could have been a yellow too. Like I get you still have the entire pitch to go, but it definitely was a tactical foul.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think Spain, you got to be very uh, pick and choose your battles here because, like, you have to think you're the more talented team. You shouldn't need to foul them in those spaces.
Yeah, I
Like,
trust that
just
they have
let
to
them
go
try
harder.
to break you down because
Yep.
Yep.
you'll be able to handle most of what they throw at you. If you're doing that kind of ticky tack fouls this early on and you pick up a silly yellow, like you're just gonna make a headache for Luis Enrique early on. And this is a team that every position has a quality player waiting to play in the remaining games against Saudi Arabia and Uruguay if you F up.
Well, to say, especially the Uruguay match like that one, because at that point it's probably going to be both teams playing to win the group if
Yeah,
it goes
that's
as we
what's looking
expect.
like. Yeah. So the rest of this Group H schedule. So the remaining games here, I got this lined up. So Spain take on Saudi Arabia next in Atlanta, Uruguay versus Cape Verde in Miami. This will be Sunday, June 21st. And then the final games of this group will be 5 p.m. Friday, June 26th. Oh, goal!
Ooh. Oh!
Yeah.
Wow!
Oh my gosh.
Woo. Wow.
So obviously that's working. That swing to Cucurella and just the little header down. Like that's the second time he's done it.
God.
That's the second time he's done
Torres,
it.
wow. Cape Verde surprised not to be down 1-0 there. All happened in a flash.
Wow. But yeah, definitely something that the Cape Verde manager is going to have to point out. Like, we cannot allow that back run from Cucurella.
Yeah. So,
Shame they started doing that after the first hydration break.
yeah, that'll be the best game on paper of the group. 5 p.m. Friday, June 26th in Guadalajara, Uruguay versus Spain. Spain trying to take care of business here, though. Rodri.
Ooh. Ooh.
And
Oh.
yeah, that
Yikes.
ends it
There's
in
no need to snatch at that. No
No,
need to snatch at that.
not the right contact that was required.
I just don't understand why.
Yeah, that was ill-advised shot.
Yeah.
Fabian Ruiz. And then it was Mikel Yarzabal who almost got that follow-up, but Vucinic pushed it over the bar. A bit of a wake-up call for Cape Verde. Starting to feel themselves, but they almost got punished for it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
4 minutes left in the 45.
Which is good. This is like
Yeah.
going a lot better for our. This is probably, you don't want to say worst case scenario because you have to wait till the end of the match to see how it goes. But at the moment, this is worst case scenario for Spain.
Yes. They would hope to get at least a goal here. But at this point, they might still. Gavi.
Okay, there we
But
go.
I couldn't find Ruiz there.
Oh, here's a great chance.
Oh, 4 players in this attack.
Please make the right choice. Please make the right choice.
Livramento.
There we go. Let's go. Let's go.
Take a shot.
Oh, he's going too far wide. He's been pushed out.
Laros Duarte.
Yeah.
Nah, they're not giving that. Get up, Duarte.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, and see, it's because there's no Williams, there's no Yamal on. There's like that would have been the best opportunity to just like knock the ball down the pitch and try to take advantage. But because they don't have those people on the pitch right now, they have to take their time, move the ball up the pitch. Even like a Poro being on right now, he would be like
he would have been
more
flown up.
Minded right back as opposed to Llorente.
Yeah. Who can help, but that's not his game.
Right back, because Llorente can also play center mid, and he has scored some goals for the league.
It's not at Anfield, so Llorente's not going to do anything.
Yeah, Gavi and Yarzabal in the box here.
Spain just knocking it back and forth.
Mm-hmm. You just can't be lulled to sleep, Cape Verde. Blue Sharks.
Well, yeah, and that's exactly what Spain are going to be trying to do.
Well, I'd be more worried about Llorente kind of just floating back there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they do that.
Because that's probably how they've been doing it with Cucurella, so I wouldn't be surprised if they're trying to do that same thing for Llorente on the other side.
Such a good save. I couldn't be a goalkeeper just because of all the times you have to go like crashing into the ground.
Yeah.
Like,
so much scars on like your shoulders and your back.
Yeah. Ooh, let's go. All
right, Cape Verde on the counter. Cabral.
There we go. Move it.
Yeah, looking for Livramento. A little too far for everybody there.
That's disappointing.
Yeah.
Even for the sake of just like holding onto the ball. Like you would like to see them take a little lesson from Spain and just kind of knock it back and forth. Obviously, that's going to be really tough because Spain, with their ability and everything, not everybody is on that team is probably as quality on the ball for Cape Verde. So let's see.
My guy DP knows a thing or two about playing goalkeeper. Often plays it for rec soccer. It's definitely hard on the body. And
there it is.
Oh! Vucinic coming up big. MVP so far for this game.
I thought that was it. That felt like it.
Yeah, it felt like
feels
it.
Like
wow. This feels like a little more power there. Again.
It does, though. It really does.
Giving it away.
Oh man.
Fabian Ruiz initiates the attack.
There we go.
And that's a goal kick because it's off of Pedri last.
Let's go.
Wow, that was great from Pico Lopez, Shamrock Rovers defender. The mascots watch on.
Yeah,
I want to
such
see the
amazing.
You
Atlanta
think in the
Falcons
mind of
mascot take a
Spain,
picture with the USA Eagle.
you think in the back of their mind, Spain's thinking if we just embellish a little bit when they go down, we can maybe get a penalty call.
Oh,
It might
facts.
get to that point.
Yeah, yeah.
4 minutes added on, the requisite for these water breaks, quote unquote.
Yeah, it's definitely funny where it's like at this stadium where it's SoFi, it's like they probably didn't need one, and then you look over at the Levi Stadium, it's like no, they probably needed a longer hydration break.
Levi Stadium, I've been to games there for soccer, like friendlies during like preseason tours and stuff. I've been there
Yeah,
for a Gold Cup final between USA and Jamaica, and like it feels like a sauna when it's a hot day in the Bay Area. Like there's just no shade in half of the lower bowl, so you're just kind of like wearing your hat, drinking your fluids, bring a sunscreen or two or three, and enjoy the game while you bake like a potato.
yeah. Meanwhile, I'm just like, man, Toronto must be feeling like heaven right now because it's
Oh,
right
yeah.
on that lake too.
Vancouver, yeah, great atmosphere. I mean, that was also a 9 o'clock game in Vancouver, so yeah,
Yeah,
just a nice, chill atmosphere there for Australia to pull off a madness against Turkey. Corner for
Yeah,
Spain.
yeah. Turkey were just so like, ooh,
Oof,
okay. Yeah,
had to be
you
a
could tell.
save in another corner there.
Laporte, I miss you so much, my boy. I have a Laporte shirt when he was at City. I truly thought he was going to be like our next legend.
Your next
And
company.
yeah, and injuries messed that up for him, but he did give his everything while he was with City.
Yeah.
So eternally thankful.
Back in the big time after getting a bag in Saudi. He was only
I
there
was
for
gonna
a
say,
minute.
get your bag and come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bank account looking nice.
No, I was gonna say Turkey reminds me. If you guys watch USL League One intensely enough, there's AV Alta,
Mhm.
and Ebony and I always get mad at them because they do all this beautiful passing and all this setup, only to make the ultimate worst choice in the final third. Whether they pass it when they shouldn't have or shot it when they couldn't, and that's what Turkey reminded me of. Like they had this great build up, and then they would do something at the end, and you just go, "Why? Why did you do that?"
Like the front of the turkey lineup, you would imagine is like the fully drawn horse, and then it gets to
Right.
a stick figure at the end. But like, just the whole team didn't play effectively.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I mean, Australia came in with the tactic of we're not going
Ooh.
to let you just play through us.
Yeah,
There's
Australia, they
okay.
know their identity, but they're also skilled players. Like they
Yeah.
are going to be making those next steps, particularly Nestori Kunda and Mo Torre. They're going to be on the radar for Premier League scouts, even without the
Yeah.
fact they're playing the World Cup. They've been playing well in the championship, so
Yeah.
yeah, they're good players in Australia.
And even in the A
Players
League,
too
they're good
young.
players.
Yeah,
Yes, they're really good players in the A League.
Patrick
Yeah,
Beach,
that
what an incredible performance. At
The A
halftime
League,
should be
Yogi and I
approaching.
always say,
And
is
it
there you
has
are.
the most fun
0-0
underrated
at
league.
halftime.
Wow. Yeah, no, this is great. Like
Yeah,
this is
good game.
exactly this is best case scenario, and
Yeah.
that they're showing you all that is going to be the question in the second half. Like when is it the break glass in case of emergency, and you send your all out.
Yeah.
0-0 at
Like I said, late
halftime. Hater,
60,
love
early
it.
70th minute.
Underdogs doing their part.
Oh man,
Yeah, Nico Williams. We'll see when he
what's
gets
up, Neo?
into a factor.
What's up, Neo? Yeah, it's yeah. I feel like you could give him a chance first and see what he, because that's all I feel like they just need that balance, because you can tell that they either need to score on the right because Torres is over there, or Cucurella needs to make some kind of cut that will feed somebody.
Yeah.
You can tell it's not balanced with the wingers. Like you don't have to fear both sides technically.
Mhm.
Love it. Love it.
So I'm really interested to see the Iran New Zealand game because I think New Zealand they have a chance. Like it's going to be tough no matter what group they're in. I mean, Iran and Egypt are better than New Zealand, but New Zealand will have the sense of belief that hey, if we can get a win against either of these two teams, then we've already done our job. So uh, I'm hoping that both those teams go for a win because Group G behind Belgium is wide open. Someone has to make it out of the group for the first time in their history, out of Iran, Egypt, and New Zealand, and they're all going to be hungry to be that team.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, and you would think it would be Egypt. You would think it would be Egypt, but
Yeah,
it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting.
I
I
had
think the
faith
thing
in
with
Yeah.
New
Egypt in
Zealand though is
2018.
I think the thing with New Zealand is they can defend like it's going to be a very good defensive team. Like,
Yeah,
I think that's the part that's really going to help them is their defense is pretty strong, even though you wouldn't expect it. And I mean, they have Chris Wood, who is going to be a threat. But if their midfield, that's the area I'm not sure with New Zealand is their midfielders, just
they're
because they seem like more the weak link.
Yeah.
They're going to be relying on Marco Stamenic of Swansea and Elijah Just of Motherwell to get the ball to Chris Wood.
Yeah. But I was going to say, all they got to do is find Michael Boxall and make sure if he's far enough up in the pitch, you just throw a long ball behind him because Boxall is good, but he's also old.
Yeah, Michael Boxall. Yeah, I think he's like 36, something like
Yeah,
that.
36 or 37.
He's their Tim Ream.
Oh gosh. Who oddly enough looked really decent. I mean, he
He didn't have to do much,
wasn't
which I think is
asked
the
to do
key.
much. Yeah. Yeah. Wasn't asked to do much. So he does have plenty of youth around him to do a lot of the running. He just kind of has to be a cleanup when it comes to defense, reading the game the
Which
right way,
that's
being in the
fine. I
right
mean,
spot.
if that's all he's needed for, then great.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Okay. So, hold on. Let me pull up
12
this
shots to
game,
three
the
for
stats.
Spain, four
Hmm.
shots on target, and that's not including the crossbar shot.
Right.
Yeah, it's wild to me that, like, I mean, I guess I get it off the crossbar, but
Yeah.
it's pretty on target to
Yeah,
me.
I
It's pretty
consider
on
that
target.
on target personally. Virgil van Dijk criticizes the hydration breaks, probably using that as an excuse for why they drew against Japan. It's like, nah, Japan are a decent team too, Virgil.
So what I will say is it was a little, I wouldn't say he criticized it. He gave actually a very like uh you know,
He
he could
gave a
be
good
running for
explanation, to
politics the
be
way that he
fair.
answered it. Yeah, like he's basically just like, it's he first off he called it interesting, and then he was just like from the fan aspect, I'm sure the viewing people don't enjoy it. Like
Right.
I understand the importance of it, like if there are hot spots, but I don't understand why we need it for every match. Like he did the thing,
Right.
and that's kind of what everybody's gonna have to do. Like every player is going to have to question it. Unfortunately, they're going to have to say the whole like we live in this world where you can't just be like they're bad because someone will instantly be like people could die of heat stroke, and it's like yes we know that, but also we know what they're doing with this hydration break. We know that it's a commercial break.
Right.
Like we
Like it's
we
not
we know
for
what this
health
is.
reasons.
Yes. Like and people just have to argue the other side for the sake of like who said the devil needs advocating? Like that's what I hate. Let me be the devil. Who said that? Who said the devil needs to advocate? Like I'm pretty sure he doesn't. Like what are we doing?
Yeah.
Ugh,
Yeah, it's like there's a reason it's called the devil's advocate. No one should want to be the devil's advocate, but
right?
people love it for some reason.
Yeah, it is what it is. You gotta see both sides. It's like, oh, we don't. We really don't. We don't. Oh my god. Oh, that wait. Uh, Cheerio protein. Why are we putting protein in everything, bro?
Like, why are we putting in a cookie?
Like, like, can't we just eat something and let it just be what it is? Like, what? I don't like this. It's so frustrating.
No, the worst part is my kids are going to be like, can we get this? And they'll be like, no. And they're like, but it has protein. That's good for us. I'm like, no. And I'm going to have to, that's the part I'm going to be bothered with.
Eat a cheese stick or something. I don't know, kid. There are other ways for you to
I
get
was like,
protein.
you have yogurts. Get a yogurt from the fridge.
Right.
So I think for me, the protein cookies, that's the part where I'm just like, I don't want to deal with this.
That's a devil. That's a
Yeah. So did you know Cape Verde's time zone is actually 1 hour ahead of England? They're only 7 hours ahead of me and 5 hours ahead of you two. It's a very interesting time zone. Not a lot of
Honestly, I always
people.
forget, like with African nations, like what time zone, because it's like, okay,
Mhm.
it's not like they're so far off where it's like, oh yeah, I know it's
Yeah.
going to be like 10 plus.
Like Australia, it's like literally a whole another day in Australia.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Australia. That was an interesting time zone for them too. They're in the they're like 19 hours ahead of me. So yeah, I just think 5 hours back plus the next day.
Yeah, no, they're like, I forgot. There was one because I had
Then.
studied abroad in Australia, and I remember one time my mom called me, and like it was Skype, and also my Skype was ringing. I was like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "Oh, I didn't know if you were up." I was like, "It's like 2 a.m." It's like, "Oh, sorry, it was like middle of the afternoon here." I was like, "Yeah, I'm going to bed. I think I was probably drunk / hungover, so I was even more annoyed."
Right? Just like this is the last thing I want is to be talking to my parents hungover. Love you.
It's like,
Goodbye.
you know exactly what you know. 90% of the time, I'm not in a sober state. Why are we doing this?
Yeah, I mean, I would be too. I would be
Yeah.
too. Yeah, they're because again, they're Spain, so you just kind of expect that they're gonna come over and roll over. But that also that's the pressure on Spain. So the fact that they aren't winning by a million in the first 10 minutes, that the stress gets added up. And that's why I asked at the beginning of this match, where it's just like, how long do you think Spain can go before you can see them visibly just like spamming in crosses and things like that?
Yeah. Well, especially when you look at how Germany had the game that they did, and some of the other teams where it's like Sweden scored 5 goals, the US scored 4. You're like, okay, these nations are doing this against. We got to do the same.
Yeah.
Like we're seeing teams win the games they're supposed to win and win them relatively comfortably.
Yeah, that kind of puts everyone on notice because, yeah, well, there was no scoreline that Germany could put against Curacao that's going to make people change their mind as to how far they think Germany can go. I think Germany are in an interesting situation with their bracket that should they win this group, they're in a collision course with France in the round of 16. There's still a lot that can happen between then and now, but if they can continue to play that way against Ecuador and Cote d'Ivoire, then we start to have a different conversation about Germany. Because the first hurdle for them is they got to make it out of this group. They failed to do so the last 2 times. And then the knockouts is where we'll really see, if Germany's back to their usual selves in terms of just being a bulldozer, and you have to play very well to take them out.
I wasn't aware that Ismail Sabari of Morocco was signed by Bayern for 55 mil. Like that's big money for
Wow.
PSV. That's big money.
Yeah, so goodbye, Nicholas Jackson.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because obviously Harry Kane, he's going nowhere, and then Saibari, now he's going to be the backup to Harry Kane. I imagine Saibari will still get some games here and there, as maybe Bayern will take a similar approach to PSG in the Bundesliga. They have to take the Bundesliga a little bit more seriously than PSG takes Liga on, but still,
Yeah,
uh,
not much.
Bayern, when they are really peak Bayern, they could do what PSG did and play so many games with their B team or like a mix of A and B team in the Bundesliga. Because as much as their most recent UEFA Champions League title is in recent memory, 2020, that was the COVID year. So there's a bit of an asterisk that people put on that, whether it's deserved or not. And for Bayern, they expect to be winning more Champions Leagues than they have. That's been their main criticism, that, yeah, you can walk the Bundesliga, but how come you can't do what PSG did and win two Champions Leagues in quick succession? So, yeah, we'll see if that will help Bayern out, but they always have a phenomenal team.
Yeah, I think with Bayern, it's also tough because it's like who they lose to in the Champions League. Like most of the times, like yeah, okay, we
Right.
understand why you lost. That's not like it was like in that 2020 year where City lost to Lyon. We're all like, wait, what the hell? Like with Bayern, it's like okay, you just lost to the champions this year, and I think the previous year it was it Inter on
Yeah.
I'm trying to. I feel like every year Bayern lose to a team that's like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Like they're one of the best teams as well. So
They're
you
not
falling
crashing
short
out
is
to a
not.
Bodo Glimt.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you kind of look and you're like, no, that tracks, but obviously that's not. They still got to win. They still have that expectation, especially where um now you have Kane, you had Elise, you had Kane, Lucy, like all the transfers they've done recently have worked as well. So it's not even like they can point and say, okay, we just fumbled it on transfers.
For Bayern to get some of those big trophies that they covet, we'll see how much gas Manuel Neuer has left in the tank for club, and certainly this got to be his last ride for country. But the solution could be 22-year-old Jonas Erbig, the
Mm-hmm.
backup goalkeeper at Bayern Munich. So he's still very young, especially for a goalkeeper. He low key might be a little bit annoyed that Manuel Neuer came out of retirement, because not only does he replace Oliver Baumann for the starting role, he bumped Jonas Erbig out of the picture entirely for the World Cup squad. So I think he's still traveling with the German team. I think Julian Nagelsmann let Erbig continue to travel, be a training goalkeeper, and he wants Erbig to continue to be a part of that setup. So the fact that Bayern and Germany value Erbig so favorably, it shows that Bayern might have a very good transition or succession plan at goalkeeper, kind of like Green Bay Packers with their quarterbacks.
I'm going to say, not even there. It's like they still have Pavlovich, who's still pretty young and talented. They got Leonard Carl. They still have Musiala. Like they have a young core now that can get them to at least in the future years. I mean, obviously, there's going to
It's
be
not
the
fair.
attack is going to be the big question because, like,
Mhm.
okay,
It's not
who do you
fair.
have to replace Kane? Who do you have? Like, Luis Diaz had a phenomenal year, but he's also still kind of on the
He's
older
already
age
at the peak of
side.
his powers. Yeah, he's not long term. Like you can have Luis Diaz for the next decade or so, right?
Right. And it was like, okay, Luis Diaz had a phenomenal year, but one of the things at Liverpool was like, okay, the consistency. That was always like the thing that would kind of like plagued him. I don't know if it's going to happen next year. I hope not because I do love him as a player, but that is another one where it's like, is he going to have a consistent year like he did previously? I'm not saying he has to hit the same height, but he still has to show that level of consistency for Bayern to have that chance this year for next year at least.
I do think the lack of pressure, not lack of pressure, because there are teams who can make things difficult for Bayern, but they can dominate without so much help and things like that. So I
Mhm.
think that helps Diaz a lot, where he doesn't have to be the man every match killing it, where he has other teammates who can do fantastic, and all he kind of needs to do is be the start of a counter, make a late run, receive the ball, and score. Like he's not asked to do too much on that squad, which is
Yeah.
helpful.
One last note
All right.
before second half has begun, but
Yeah.
Tunisia have sacked Sabri Lamouchi after
Yes.
the 5-1 loss to Sweden. Wow.
I love it. I love it. They must think it's
They
AFCON.
really said, "Hey, remember when Ivory Coast sacked their coach in the middle of AFCON and they won the whole thing? Maybe we should do
Right.
that."
Right.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Only in the World Cup. Like, those are the chaos storylines that we live for.
I mean, and you can't argue that Tunisia didn't play well. There was a lot of
No.
chaos, and I think it just went bigger because I when I was looking into that firing, they were talking about how like they were like arguing and fighting with each other in the hallway, like walking to the locker room, and you could
Oh
kind of hear,
gosh.
yeah. So he just kind of like lost the team completely.
They went full 2010 France. Never go full 2010 France.
Oh
And you don't have
man,
the talent level to get away with that.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. No. They played well in the first half, and then the second half, they just got railroaded. Like, that was just their World Cup is over before it started because Netherlands and
Mhm.
Japan are likely going to beat Tunisia.
yeah.
So, yeah,
And
that
goal difference, like even if you draw the next couple of games, that goal difference is it's gone now.
I
like
don't think 2
Yeah,
points will get anyone out of the group
yeah,
in third place.
yeah,
yeah,
Like,
I would say that's not going to be
you
enough.
need
You
at
got to at least
least
win one.
3. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
4 to be safe.
Mhm.
Yeah, 4 to be safe and a healthy goal difference, because I think that's really what it's going to come down to is there will probably be a few teams with 4 points. So it's like, how is the goal difference
Yeah,
looking?
4 points isn't a guarantee to get out either,
No.
especially if there's a lot of draws that happen in the group stage. So you just got to
Yeah,
control your own destiny. Try your best to grind out results as much as you can because it's a game of inches. Like, it's going to be very close in most of these games, as we saw. Like, how valuable would that 3 points be for Scotland? Like, that's going to be a difference
Oh,
maker.
bro, yeah, that's gonna, yeah. The only way Scotland don't make it through is if they lose their next 2 games, which I
Yeah,
mean
they need
is
to get
which
a
I
possible.
mean,
draw,
It is
ideally.
possible. It is possible.
A draw
right? Like,
ideally, but lose by 1 goal in their 2 games against Brazil and Morocco, and they might
Yeah,
still have a chance.
exactly.
yeah, it's kind of hard because Scotland's
That's
like,
fair.
yeah, they could get out, but I'm like, their next 2 matches are their hardest matches.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. Brazil, they will be shooting themselves in the foot as well.
It's so funny how badly Spain are doing with all of these crosses or headers. Like we know
Yeah,
they're not necessarily a heading team, but some of the like it's great and they're getting the head onto the ball. They just the direction is not there.
yeah.
Too much product in their hair, probably. Gosh.
So
I w-
everything is as they were from their starting lineups. So we'll see in the next 10 minutes who starts warming up for either
that's
side.
ah
See, that's just those kind of giveaways where it's like that you're making it harder on yourself.
Mhm.
exactly.
They can't give Spain extra possessions. Like, you're
If you're
just
going
going
to
to
launch it, you
be
got to at least
boom.
launch it to their half.
You need to launch it to Athens, Georgia. Like, you need to really get rid of it.
Send that to Augusta.
Ooh. Ah, they're
Yeah,
getting
beautiful ball.
they're doing better. They're fighting for the ball a little bit longer.
Mhm.
See, and Spain's doing what they should be doing. Honestly, it's just kind of like a snake, just slowly strangle them, the air out of them, and just finish them off at the end, which I'm sure everyone is expecting to happen. Unfortunately,
Like a boa constrictor.
I would
It's a good
love
ball
to see
into
it
there.
go.
Yards the ball, but Cape Verde recovers.
Yeah.
Oh, guy, you can't be dropping back like that. Ooh, here we go,
Nice.
here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, he's
Oh,
off. Oh, I don't hate it. Like you saw what he's trying to do, but that extra touch
Yep.
threw him off. Oh man, that's so unfortunate.
yeah.
If he was able to control that, that's a one-on-one.
Yeah.
Yeah, great chance. Oh, okay. Guys, come on. Come on. Oh no. Oh no. I Wasteman. Wasteman.
Did not need to shoot that.
At all. At all. And even Torres, he was like, bro, I'm right here. Like, just give me the pass. That was it.
Did not have to shoot that
Yeah.
at all.
If he passes, that's just like a Musiala scored that exact goal where he hits it out wide. You just feed it to him and he just slides it across the keeper. Like, that's all you needed to do.
Yeah, at this point, if Spain are continuing to be wasteful, like I'm all for the 0-0 attack. Like keep it going, Spain.
Right.
Or it's going to end up with Cape Verde getting a late.
Yeah, it could be. Oh my god!
Finally,
we could be seeing some cinema unfold. All right, what they got cooking here? Let's see. And claimed by Vicinian.
Nice.
Trash talk probably won't be quite as spicy as it will be between Spain and Uruguay, but I'm sure some of the Cape Verdeans know enough Spanish to get involved, especially the longer.
I was going to say.
No, they give the foul to Cape Verde. Gabby with the Urkel. Okay. Did I do that?
Oh, gosh.
Gabby, you were pulling them down, dude.
Right, and that's what people do. They foul the person, and then when they and then they're like, "Wait, what?
Why always me?" But
it's that's actually how I knew Vardiol was gonna come to City. It was when he was at Red Bull. He did that. Like it was like after a match, he drew "Why always me" on his stomach and was just like walking around the locker room with that. And I was like, "Oh yeah, no, he's coming to City."
Cape Verde turn it over. There's a lot of Spanish involved, and they try to catch the goalkeeper out. Here's the ball, hits the back of the net. But
that's smart.
From the back
that
line.
was smart. I know he pissed himself.
That was a good idea. See, that was like a, you know what?
Yeah, because he was going the other way.
That was like, that was 5D chess. Yeah, he knew he was gonna like.
He was fully going the other way too. He would not have saved.
Yeah. No, not at all.
To be fair, Vicinian displayed a decent Madden change of direction rating there.
Yeah, he did read it.
Yeah, but
that's that experience. Okay, yeah, it's better now. Yeah,
reading it is one thing. Being having the speed to get there.
Yeah. Yeah. Not quite AJ Terrell for the stadium's usual occupants. Now the younger Terrell joining the party with the draft for this next season.
Let's go. Verde. You got this, guys. Y'all got this.
They got this. They got 35 more minutes plus the hydration break to endure.
You know, just a little bit. You got this. You got this.
Just don't do anything rash.
What my daily transfer rumors? Rashford, McAllister, Anderson, Tonali, and Fernandez among them.
For who?
For who?
Those are FootMob daily transfer rumors. You get the notification.
Oh, okay.
Elliot Anderson, Marcus Rashford, Bradley Barcola among them.
Look,
the big question mark for Rashford is how is Barcelona going to find the money somehow if they want him back? I think that ship is sailed.
They don't.
They already got Gordon
the Barnes. For some reason. Or Gordon, I mean. They use that money on
Gordon. That was an interesting one. They saw Gordon get destroyed by them, and they're like, we'd like him.
Sure.
Verde players down.
Cabral treatment.
I think he has to get subbed off.
Oh, Giovanni Cabral getting subbed off. A lot of Blue Sharks are warming up.
That's tough.
Yeah. And unfortunately, that was a good idea, but
Uh,
not quite enough, as Steven Moreira's
yeah,
is claimed by Unai Simon.
yeah, and that's what that is kind of what you're gonna have to do is
Right.
make those passes before Spain can get set up. I mean, Laporte's
We
not
got
the
Pedri pulling
fastest,
the
but he's not
strings,
slow.
and not enough on that header there
Oh,
by Fabian Ruiz.
ooh. Honestly, it looked like
That was a good cross by Pedri. Picked
it
him out
was.
well enough.
It just kind of hung up long enough for one of their players to get
Yeah,
to it.
those passes back from midfield into the box when there's one or two Spanish players lurking, I did not like that.
Yeah, it's very scary.
Yeah.
And then that was a
Ooh.
tough assignment for Dylan Livramento to try to win the ball up the field for Cape Verde.
Yeah, he's not the tallest dude. He's not the
No, he's
tallest
not.
guy.
Yeah.
So yeah,
He's
how are they
been
gonna
on
do
an
this?
island there. I mean, Cape Verdeans are used to that, but still.
That's funny.
I mean, imagine a flight from SFO to Praia. I mean, probably need a connection to Miami, probably 12 hours flying. Still nice islands.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure it's beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
And they're not the
oh
only
boy.
Portuguese speaking islands in that coast of Africa. Sao Tome and Principe is nice too. I'll help
Yeah.
you game. Oh, and that looked interesting, but it was off target.
Yeah, it just kept lifting.
Yeah, that was a shot from Aymeric Laporte.
He can do
Why
that.
not?
He can do that. Yeah, just kept lifting.
Okay, so they're bringing on Deroy Duarte and Alpha Semedo. It looks like those are the players that will
Those
be convincing.
people throwing their hands up trying to like catch the ball or touch the ball, like you could have separated a shoulder if that ball would
Kevin
have
Pena
connected.
turns it over. Spain have 3,
What
4 in the
was
box.
that?
Oof.
Oh my gosh.
Gosh. They're
Wow.
not doing themselves any favors. Dine Borges had to clear it for a corner. The
That's what we were
wave
saying.
starting
Don't
in Atlanta.
be smart. And that was not smart.
I got my 50 coins in Pokemon Go. It's been a good day so far. I got the notification that my Pokemon got knocked out. I left it overnight. I took care of business today.
And cleared.
All right, Spain trying
Yeah.
to twist the knife some more. All the way back to Llorente. As the Adidas advertisement tells them, you got this. Is that a message for Spain or for Cape Verde? We'll find out. Livramento behind the ball, along with the other 9 outfielders.
Ooh. I like it though, because again,
Yeah.
it's not easy for
Pedri
Spain.
almost
They are
finds
making
it.
them
It
stretch a little
goes
bit.
to
Oh,
Ferran Torres and then claimed
nice,
by Bustinha.
nice, nice.
I mean, for a nation of about 500,000 in their country, they got a diaspora of about 100,000, I think, in the United States. Along the East Coast, they've come up in good numbers in Atlanta, even if it's mostly a Spanish crowd. How much of that are people that are Spain fans but not Spanish? We'll see.
Mm.
It's like, oh yeah, I'm a Barca or Real Madrid fan. I'll root for Spain too.
Ooh, there we go.
And I couldn't keep it out for a corner, but Borges doing the primary job of preventing Spain from getting a shot. Oh, there's that man, Lamine Yamal.
There, yep. Earlier than about what I expected.
About
I
what you
mean, you can't necessarily say that's a warm up though.
Yeah, not really a warm up. All right, first changes of the game
Oh,
made
triple
for
sub.
Cape Verde.
Triple sub is kind of scary. That's a lot of change that
Yeah,
these players are gonna have to like
a lot
immediately
of
lock in.
familiarity that needs to happen. Laras Duarte, Giovanni Cabral, and Delon Livramento all out at the hour mark. They bring in Dero Duarte, Willie Semedo, and Nuno da Costa. So Willie Semedo plays for Ammonia Nicosia in Cyprus. Then we got Dero Duarte from Ludogorets Razgrad out of Bulgaria. And then lastly, Nuno da Costa for Istanbul Başakşehir. Cheers, Jeff. Yeah, if you're gonna invite me on, I do my homework beforehand.
No worries at all.
With a little help from the FOTMOP app.
I was gonna say, FOTMOP's great.
Yeah,
Wow.
absolutely.
Yeah, I'm a legend. Yeah, I'm trying to finish up this. I'm still working on some like. Oh no. Okay, good. Some like end of season stuff about Man City. So like in between games, I kind of like scribble a little bit on that.
Man City well represented in the World Cup, even among some like new nations like Uzbekistan, Kushinov.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be right back.
Yep. No worries. Yeah, Man City they have the most players in the World Cup, and I actually want to say I think in football,
I think so.
it's basically the entire team. It's like there are a couple of players who like didn't make the teams because of injuries or snubs, and then obviously Italy falling out. And then
I think Bayern
freaking
is second
AC
most.
Milan. Yeah. AC Milan, they're gonna bring in Amarim instead of Oliver Glasner. That is such a bad oh my gosh.
That's a choice.
Yeah, right.
Although I could see Amarin doing okay.
Yeah, well, yeah, I can definitely see him doing okay.
Well, because there's the personnel to make it work for him. The personnel there can work.
And they are already set up in his like three at the back
Right
situation, so he doesn't have to change everything like they did at United. I can't wait to Kristen Pulisic and him get into the first little spat. And Amarim kills him in an interview presser.
I also like. I think it was like Tyler Adams was doing the post game interview, and then like Weston McKennie was lurking.
Yeah, no, the vibes are good. Yeah, the vibes are good with that team. A lot of those players. I mean,
they can't control it, or Yarzabal will lead that with a kick.
Those passes are starting to work. Those like third players are in those small spaces, kind of in between some of the defenders. They're definitely starting to work.
Yeah, I think. Cape Verde, they're running on their last reserve of tank. They're gonna have to hold on for another half hour, but we'll welcome the hydration break when it comes.
Yeah, it should be happening. Get up, my boy. You fine. And I know the ref is telling them, hey, if you stay down, you're gonna have to go off.
Right.
Exactly.
And it's like, like what, a minute now that they're testing, or maybe I misread. I
Yeah,
think there's like going to be a change where if a player is getting treatment or something, then they have to sit out for like a minute.
yep, yep, yeah. It's if you get treatment. If you
I don't
stay
know
there
if it's
long enough
for
to
this
get
World Cup
treatment,
or if it's for next like club season.
and it's mandatory. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
it's for the World Cup. It's like going to be trialed.
Okay.
All right.
Well, and
Victory has
would
been pulling the strings all afternoon.
because
Here
they've done
comes
a couple
Laporte.
of
Everyone up for Spain, really. They're getting a little impatient, a little nervy here. Rodri, Laporte. And Cape Verde will get the ball, and the referee doesn't blow for a foul. He allows Cape Verde to play on, but then it becomes a throw-in.
Bro truly does not fox with Cape Verde. Like you can tell, he does not care. They are getting knocked all around, and he's just like, "Get up! What are you doing?"
Yeah, Mr. 305, the referee, is just like, Dale. I think he's Jordanian, but like he looks like a pit bull. Once this next sequence ends, they're probably gonna pause.
That's funny. Oh snaps! Ian Dark got trouble with some United with his travel.
What?
What?
Not
Oh,
in dark, no.
and Landon Donovan was on the same flight. Oh my gosh!
Oh
What?
man. Ian Dark and Steve
How do you even get in
McMahon,
trouble
they
with your
made
flight?
the
Like,
Brazil-Germany game with their commentary.
Every passenger on United 404 from Houston to Newark will think twice about using that airline again. Delayed, diverted, reboarded. Then pilot says shift timed out as about to take off from Dulles. Still there 5 hours later. No hotel offer.
oh yeah, that's
Also,
United.
Cabral dribbled it out for a corner for Spain. Yeah, he's
and
frustrated with
honestly,
himself.
just in Europe, you get protected. Like they give you money for like time wasted. They pay for your hotel and stuff like that. But here in the United States, they don't care about any of that stuff.
I'm hearing this. I was like, no, that sounds like a typical United flight out of. Yeah, that seems like a normal United flight.
Yeah,
They
but as
accepted
someone
it
who
and then
isn't
brought
used to
themselves.
it in America,
Right.
they're like, this is some bullshit. What is happening?
So
Do you not
hydration
care about
break.
me?
Vecinia's hurt. It's all happening.
Rodri took him out.
Yeah. Yeah, extended his arm a little bit there.
Yeah, no, he definitely put something into that.
Yeah. He's feeling his right calf.
That's not great.
Yeah. So yeah, that will be now a question mark. And
That's not
if
great.
they have to make a sub at goalie, is CJ Dos Santos next in line? That's what I'm wondering.
No, I think they're gonna. I think he'll be all right after the hydration.
He'll be
break.
all right. I think.
Oh yeah, no, he's definitely gonna power through. I'm sure he'll probably have to get
Yeah,
like literally
'cause
carted
he's
off.
been incredible for them.
Yeah.
He's done everything from claiming crosses, interrupting attacks. He's made some saves, commanded the back
Very
line.
aggressive on those crosses. Very aggressive
Yeah.
on those crosses.
That's where that
Oh,
experience.
and I understand he's done a lot. So like I get why
15
he's
years
probably cramping
representing
up.
his nation.
Yeah, that's so cool. It's like Abayang, who's Gabon, like him, like he could easily play for somebody else, but his dad played for them. He wanted to be a reason why they were successful and bring them some joy. He unfortunately really didn't get there with them, so that's sad, but it's
Right.
still
Yeah.
very cool. You don't see that too often. Like the Doué brothers, one plays for France, another one plays for Cote d'Ivoire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Galadue plays for Cote d'Ivoire. Yeah, that's true. All right, Lamine Yamal making his World Cup debut.
It didn't look like he warmed up, so that will be interesting.
It wasn't that
And
much
maybe that was
Yeah.
and maybe
They're
that's on
probably
purpose.
like, look, I don't need you to work too hard at the warming up.
Exactly. Right? You're 19, you're good.
Yeah.
Why does it keep dropping? What is happening? Oh, it was just the speed of it immediately. Okay, so it started off and then it just slowed down. Okay. It's like, oh, that's not actually that fast.
And Mikel Marino too.
Interesting.
Very, very interesting indeed.
Well, because they need people who can kind of get forward. He's also incredible
Increases
at
that.
heading the ball. He's so good at heading the ball. It's actually insane.
Yeah.
I remember when last season when he made him a striker,
Mm-hmm.
2 seasons ago when he made him a striker, I was like laughing about it because I was like, bro's a midfielder. What do you expect him to do? Just like go up and head the ball in, and that's how he scored like 3 goals in 2 games. Was like just fantastic headers, and it's like, oh, okay, maybe he can.
Like,
Maybe that
yes,
is
that's
what he
actually
does.
yes.
That was actually the game plan. I mean, maybe Amal's cool, calm, and collective, but he does not have good energy. It's kind of shocking.
Yeah.
Could just be
But the
that
players
locked
we
in.
expected to go off did. And it wasn't really a great game from either Fabian Ruiz or Gavi. So yeah, these changes just make so much sense.
Yeah, Gavi coming off definitely made sense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Fuck.
Ruiz has kind of been the odd man out sometimes for the PSG midfield. Obviously, Vitinha and Joan Neves are the main attractions there, and then Warren Zaire-Emery's the other exciting young talent.
Yeah, Lamal, he totally just that that intensity that he plays with, it just completely it feels different automatically. Just that like one little touch that he had, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say you can. It's very clear what Spain's strategy is going to be the next 20 minutes.
Yeah, try to bait everybody to giving Yamal space and then let him cook.
Right.
This is giving
You
me
need to put 2 people on
flashbacks
him.
to Trinidad, England. It took until the 88th minute for England to break through, and I think it involved Pierre Crouch pulling on a Trinidad defender's dreadlocks to score, even though Pierre Crouch is 6'13".
Ooh, ooh, there. Ooh, whoo. And you can definitely tell Yamal isn't 100% because he's definitely not like attacking like we would normally see him do.
Right.
But
This is
even at
going to
like
be a gradual
80%,
build
he
up.
is still
Yeah, terrifying, terrifying.
His
Takes on a
gravity
guy.
is going to play a role. Like, just like
Yeah,
Stephen Curry, even if Stephen Curry is coming back from an injury, like, he still has his gravity.
like you
yeah,
can't leave Steph Curry unguarded. Even he might not be at 100%, but if he can get a shot off, you still have to put 1 to 2 players on him.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, just those line breaking passes, they are working.
Mm-hmm.
But again, Spain have the
Good
talent.
header defensively from Cape Verde. That was Pico Lopez.
Yeah, this is tough. This is tough.
Then don't break. 15 minutes to go.
Yeah, it's just gonna be brutal.
I
Mm-hmm.
also think with Yamal being out there, it's going to force.
No, they're going at like they were playing from the back. Like obviously, we were very stressed watching them do it, but now you can just tell they're just booting it, which just adds the pressure. It's just so much pressure.
Yeah. But what I was going
Yeah.
to say is Yamal being out there also forced the fullback to kind of be a little bit wider to be there, which can allow Spain to make those passes through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because people have to pay attention to him. Like you already
Hopefully
see there, like
ESPN
3 people.
doesn't pull a jinx. I got the notification. Spain are struggling. Watch now on ESPN.
Yeah, that's kind of what you got to do.
Like, you already jinxed Yamamoto this weekend. Like, you've done enough.
There we go. There we go. Ah, too heavy of a touch. That's unfortunate. There we go. That looked
This is
good.
going
Just
according to plan so far for
too
Cape Verde.
heavy of a touch. That looked really good too. That's unfortunate.
Yep.
So there is number 8, Joao Paulo from Steaua Bucuresti of Romania, coming on the sideline, waiting to get involved. He is a left back / defensive midfielder. So looks like he's going to be playing left back because he's coming in for Cabral. So that's the fourth player coming on for Kit Verde.
Yep.
They got one sub left. Good game from Sidney Lopez Cabral.
Amazing, and like he's earned this getting subbed off. He's worked so hard.
Yeah.
He's worked.
Everyone's doing their part to the nth degree.
What am I doing? Jake. What is Jake's?
Spain have slow started in all of their World Cups since 2010. Their famous 1-0 loss to Switzerland, where Iker Casillas had to do a post-game interview with his girlfriend as the reporter. That was funny.
That was funny.
They did go on to win the whole thing, so you never know. But there's going to be an inquest if this holds. Spain will do everything they can to blow the house down here. Report on the wing. And then that was duel one by number 21 for Kit Verde. That was Nuno da Costa. Spain once again. Woof! That was close to falling to the right guy.
Flood warning, and in fact, what? Do we have some rain coming? What's happening? I live like right off the Mississippi, so
yeah. Hopefully
that's like fears all the time. I mean,
yeah, I'm done with
I'm
all
way
this.
up. Yeah.
Pedri's shot, too much traffic.
Yeah, way too much. River flood warning. Okay, no rain. Oh, it's just probably because of all the rain everywhere everybody's getting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
78th minute now. Laporte, he's playing pretty much a center midfielder now.
What is happening? I forgot I moved my temperatures to Celsius. I was like, wait, 23 degrees? What is happening?
Nah, you're not in the Yukon. That's just
Celsius. I know. And then I was like, all right, I switched it to Celsius because I was trying to send it to somebody I know from England's coming to the US. So I wanted to send them like the next week of weather and not confuse them.
Yamal with some trickery.
Ooh, man.
Poked out for a corner.
Okay. Woo. Yeah, Spain are definitely getting closer. They're getting closer by the moment.
Yeah.
I feel like they're getting closer, but also not, because I feel like they're trying to force more long shots here.
Mm-hmm.
This is their last sub. Arcanjo comes on for Cape Verde. I believe that's Portuguese for Archangel. And it's Jamiro Montero making way. So, former San Jose Earthquakes player, he is done. And Cape Verde will try to see out a historic result with the 11 on the field in Atlanta.
This is, man, please don't ruin this for us, Spain. Like, sorry, guys, just take this draw. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. When he came flying in like that, that looked bad. Oh,
wow. Everyone's focused. Everyone's putting.
Yes, they're locked in. They're getting at that line. They're right at that goalpost.
Oh, man. This
80th minute now. Sweat dripping on Luis's forehead.
My hands are starting to sweat.
And they're going to try from the right again. Cucurella. Rodri trying from the wing. This is just total football at this point. Everyone is going wherever they can to try to find an opening, but Cape Verde are not allowing much. That was cleared by Borges.
Oh yeah, they are putting a low ass block here.
Yeah, they're making it difficult.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Shut it down.
Mm-hmm. That was Joao Paulo. All right, here's Spain's second substitution. Ferran Torres coming off for Dani Olmo. Big game Olmo. He scored some important goals.
Let's say that might be the move that's absolutely needed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about that.
They have one window left, 2 subs to use it should they choose.
They probably should.
For that last substitution, it's got to be Pino and Williams or Zubamendi and Williams, I think. There's a lot of people's picks, including my own, to win the World Cup. No one saw this coming so far.
Yeah, no, definitely. Definitely not.
Yeah. No matter what score happens from this point, it will have been a shock.
I mean, just looking at the shooting statistics, 6 on
21
target.
to 3.
Still hasn't had one.
So that means because they had 3 at halftime, Cape Verde have not had a shot in the second half. And that's not the objective right now. They want to.
I'm getting hyped for Cape Verde.
Yeah, we're getting hype here.
Except for my hands are.
Forza Cabo Verde.
Need some like baby powder or something. Sweaty.
Cucurella's header, not a problem for Vizini. Yeah, a bit too much of those twirls involved.
And he looked like he was going to run up, but he dropped back. I like his aggression, but also like his awareness.
All right.
I feel like I wonder if Cucurella had ran a jump there.
You got some space on the left.
I know. There we go. Oh, closed. Okay.
Oh, they got it. They got the foul. Take a breath.
Actually called a foul. Wow, they actually called a foul.
I know.
Wow. Joao Paulo got hit by Yamal there.
Wow, actually called a foul for him. Shock.
Yeah, no superstar whistle this time. Man, this ref would have called that offensive foul on Wembanyama. But it bounces calmly for Unai Simon. Happy to get to touch the ball again. Or maybe unhappy. It's like, come on, Spain.
I know. It's been like 30 minutes since the last time he's touched the ball.
It's like, I was reading a book here.
I got to a good part, man.
Yeah. Oh, and you see if his name is in the Goblet of Fire.
Speaking of books turned into movies, I need to rewatch season 1 or 2 of House of Dragons because the new season begins in a couple weeks next week.
See, I'm just happy for that because that means my dad reactivated his HBO Max subscription, which means I cannot.
Funny enough,
I don't care about House of Dragons. I care when it's back.
HBO is great. I too use my parents' HBO account.
You gotta do what you gotta do here.
Yeah.
Meadow was battling in that left-hand side for Cape Verde. Spain will get the ball again. Rodri setting the stage. Finding some success down the middle. But no.
Oh, there we go. Whew. That looked like that was dangerous. When the ball goes slow and then all of a sudden it's like bang, 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 bang. Like that's when you start worrying.
Yeah, bang, bang.
Don't give your ball anything. You can't. And that was smart to make the sub over there, knowing that Yamal eventually was coming. So you do need somebody with some energy.
That shot went all the way through.
Yeah,
off target.
Come
Yeah,
on.
yeah, that was a
Come
very
on.
farcical thumbs up. That was a nervous thumbs up from that Spanish fan.
I know.
Everything's fine.
He's like, oh, the camera's here. I gotta look cool. Gotta look cool.
Yeah. All according to plan.
Exactly how they wrote it up. Exactly.
All right. Semedo can keep the ball in play, so Spain will retain possession. 86 minute.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Here we go, Dani Olmo.
Let's go. Let's go.
A deep 2-3-5 formation defensively.
Yeah. Yeah.
Christmas tree.
You are not getting a goal on me.
No.
You shall not pass.
Semedo
So they're like, if you're gonna score, it's gonna have to be a banger that was unstoppable.
Put in.
Exactly. Exactly.
Shout out to my boy Cove. Cape Verde is like Blissey from Pokemon right now. If only football had moved like Toxic. This Spain isn't the same as the team that won the Euros. I mean, personnel-wise, there's not a lot of turnover, but it doesn't look like the same thing. Last sub, Nico Williams. That's who we wanted to see.
The second they put Blissey in Pokemon Champions, I might have to quit playing it.
Oh yeah.
That's funny.
That's gonna be too annoying to deal with.
I gotta put this comment in the group
out. Nico Williams in. Spain, Luis Enrique electing not to use a fifth substitute, so it's going to be 4 subs across 3 windows.
That's a hilarious comment. In my group chat, we have multiple big Pokemon people, so I'm going to have to put that in the group chat.
Okay, Verde hold on to the ball. They're going to keep possession, but Spain will press all the way back to Vocinia. Olmo will lead the attack again. Pedri. Yamal. Finds Olmo. Danger here. Ooh, block shot of Oyarzabal. He's wearing the captain's armband now. Nah, that was good from Spain. And that was a very good block from
That's better. That's better.
Lopez. Yeah, Lopez is the one who blocked that one. 88th minute corner. I think it's going to be 5 minutes out. With all the subs, probably 5 minutes.
Come on, you got this. You got this.
Yeah.
Adidas
logo. You got this. And it's a throw-in for Cape Verde. Another chance for them to regain their composure and their breath.
Burn that clock as much as they can.
Almost.
Oh, right. Go down. Oh, my leg. Oh, my leg.
My leg.
I sit there, hold the ball like, no, I don't like that one.
Right. He's just like,
I don't like that one either. Someone else throw it in.
Well, not better than Gio Reyna's Travella.
Oh, yeah.
No, that Travella was crazy.
Ending the game.
I called Gio Nipple Baby, but that was a good ass goal.
It was. It's so wild that he's still only 23.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Come on.
All right, Cape Verde have a chance to foray forward.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
They got the ball in midfield.
Why did you make the pass?
Oh, why that shot? You could have kept the ball a little longer, but they don't mind. The Cape Verdeans are celebrating. Whether they've come from Praia, from Atlanta, from Boston, from New York, they are all feeling it.
Oh my gosh.
They could have waited.
Right? Just go to the corner.
Yeah,
oh, should be a corner.
Not the best decision by Leroy Duarte.
Okay, it should be a corner.
Oh, that is a corner. Wow. Okay, never mind. No wonder they're celebrating then.
Yeah, they
I thought it
showed the
was a goal
replay.
kick.
It bounced off of him. Yeah.
Tomo Arcanjo will take the corner. And no!
Oh, bro.
The life
Could
flash
you
before the eyes
imagine?
for Spain.
Oh my gosh. Could
Disaster
you
almost struck.
imagine?
Goes straight to Simon.
First shot on target.
Senior, take care of it. Thank you. 5 added on.
Look at him. 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Here we go.
Finally got a shot on target. Good for Cape Verde.
Yes, right?
Oh,
man. I wonder how much a bet for a shot on goal probably would have been. Could have made some money
Cucurella
probably on that.
to Nico Williams. Ooh! I know what I just said, but
Come on, lads. Come on, lads.
that was Marino who had that last run in.
Come on, lads.
Corner.
Ah!
Cucurella will get up top. Llorente, the furthest man back for Spain. Almost time to send up Simon to join the party. Okay. Pinballs, and then Cape Verde has the ball.
Nice. There we go. I was gonna say, you
Time.
have teammates. You have teammates.
No! Cucurella blocks it.
Oh, you had a guy to your left.
I know. That was disappointing.
Did not. He didn't look to the left.
He didn't at all. No, right? You need to look. Just look. Find out where you are. You need to see how much space you have. Yeah, how much space do you have? Oh, God.
We're holding our breath.
Oh, gosh. Come on. Y'all got this. Y'all got this.
Oh. Yeah, smart.
Hey. Put your maul in your pocket, my boy.
Ooh. There we go. Oh, that's a foul. Here we go. Forza Cabo Verde.
Let's go.
Pedri, yellow card.
Come on.
Here we go.
If he
Almost
gets another,
there.
he's gonna miss game
We
3.
are almost there.
If Pedri gets a yellow in the next match, he misses the third.
The Uruguay game, yeah. Pulled
Which
down Da Costa. There they are. They believe it's almost there.
They're like, you know what? We don't
The
need to win this game.
vibes. I know. This is a win, right? Points.
Gotta be careful. Daniel
First ever World Cup. Oh no. Please get back.
they got
Please get
numbers
back. There we
back
go.
now.
Get back. There we go. Yeah, you just have
In
literally
possession.
2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Hey, let's go.
All right.
There we go. Everybody's just
Okay.
standing still. Everyone's just standing and watching. They don't know what to do.
Yep.
They're
All
so
right.
scared.
Here Da Costa has the ball, number 20.
Okay, let's go.
Oh.
Let's go. Of course. Of course.
Hey, oh, yeah.
Of course.
Love a block shot.
He saw it. He saw the moment. He was like, oh my God, here's my movie. I scored this. I am a god in my city.
Nico
I mean, I'm
Williams
sure
has
they are
it.
anyway.
Cucurella on the overlap.
That's tough. That's tough.
Yes. Throwing for
Goodness.
Spain. Final minute of
Just told him to-
stoppage.
He just told him to get up, and he literally ran that dude over. Oh, man.
Oh.
Nice. Nice. Oh, no. Oh, no.
All right, here we go. Last act.
This is it. This is it. Yeah.
It comes down to this.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
5 in the box for Spain. Everyone should be in the box for Spain.
right?
Boo! He slipped and it goes out. That could be it.
That
Oh,
might be.
Blow the whistle,
that's it.
ref. Once Mazzina kicks this.
Spain, you thought you were going to win. Spain, you thought you were big men.
High fives all around.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Cape Verde get their first World Cup
my
point.
gosh. Congratulations. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Ooh, successful watch along, I'd say.
Truly successful.
Those 4 came surrounded by Spanish fans.
Oh man. Oh yeah, no, I'd be talking big smack. Imagine if y'all get grouped because of little old Cape Verde.
Yep. Saudi Arabia and Uruguay getting a confidence boost now.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh well, exactly. Like they won't be playing Spain with as much
I'm gonna say
fear.
Uruguay's gonna feel good. They're like, hey, we just gotta win. We just gotta win against Cape Verde and Saudi Arabia. Who cares what happens with Spain? We'll win the group.
Yeah, exactly.
That's probably what they're thinking.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna end this because start back up in 45 minutes for the next match. But truly a treat. Thank you, Ivan and Kyle, for joining me.
Thank you for having me. I look forward to joining Thursday for
thanks for having me.
Czechia, South Africa. I'll see y'all again soon.
Yes. Shout out to everybody who was with us. If you haven't yet, please hit that thumbs up, like the stream. We appreciate everyone. See you again in an hour for Belgium versus Egypt.
Yeah, that should be good too. Take care.